Hey guys, Shashideen, the AI operations analyst here. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down this question that I found inside of a community. He says, what is the minimum capital required to start an agency? Let's break this down. So the problem here is if the focus is on capital, then he's taking a product first approach instead of a market first approach. Why is this a problem? When you're not a manufacturing company and instead you're in the business of arbitrage, then this removes the constraint of focusing on building product first. So what's the system to arbitrage successfully, you may ask? Number one, form relationships with ideal clients. Number two, identify the specific problem or problems. Number three, pitch a solution to your leads to solve the specific problem or problems. And number four, charge enough money to give you leeway to acquire labor and make a profit. Number five, form an operation for this solution, making it resilient, self-organizing, and hierarchical. Number six, interview and test hirees for their specific role, looking for skill-based qualifications. Number seven, train hirees on their specific role. Number eight, hire. Number nine, deliver result market fit. Number 10, ask for referrals with an incentive. So here's a quick look at everything here if you guys want to note it down. Lastly, what if clients don't receive result market fit, you may ask? Well, then you lose money having to refund those clients, but you still have capital from other clients you're serving simultaneously. This means number one, you should be serving more than one client during your launch phase. Number two, don't pitch your clients all at once. Create a gap between clients to still have capital left over from newer clients. Number three, after failing to serve initial clients, you must quickly receive feedback to build a more resilient operation. Number four, while in business, getting torched by clients and making improvements, seek capital from venture capitalists to apply a safety net to avoid going bankrupt from it all. This is optional. Now, of course, it's always best to have capital before going and launching an agency, but if you don't need to make it an excuse. You can still launch an agency. All you need is specialized knowledge. You need to know how to market. You need to know how to build a resilient system. Because with the capital you acquire from the relationships that you've built, well, with that capital, you can go ahead and acquire labor. Now, before you acquire labor, you have to actually form the operation so that everyone is self-organized and is hierarchical. Hierarchical means everyone is only responsible for a specific set of information, right? So they're only focused on that and nothing else, right? If you're focused on all sets of information, well, that's going to screw up the entire system. So media buyers focus on media buying, copywriters focus on copywriting, etc. So yeah, besides that, yeah, hopefully you guys found that helpful. It's always good to seek venture capitalists if you have no capital, but if you do have capital, you can skip that last step because it applies a safety net, right? So you avoid going bankrupt. But if you have capital, you can go all in. But make sure that you have specialized knowledge. Make sure you know what you're doing. If you don't, people tell you to learn from doing, learn while in business, which yes, you can, but just know there's a huge possibility that you will probably go bankrupt, but it will be a huge learning experience for you. So I'd say don't stress over it. I'd say essentially be excited about failing, right? Because from failure, you learn, you get feedback, and then you can apply it and do it better the next time. So yeah, I essentially go into it to fail, knowing you don't know everything. But if you've been in the sales industry, you understand how sales and marketing works, you understand how hiring people works, you understand how to form proper operations, you understand how to train your freelancers or employees before you place them in your ecosystem. If you understand all of that, you have a very high likelihood of actually succeeding, actually becoming profitable. But if you don't have any experience, well, you're going to learn in the fire. You're going to get torched by your clients, like I mentioned, and you're going to learn from getting torched. You'll be forced to perform, and you will perform, but you might not perform. You might not perform exponentially, right? Which is fine because you'll learn from it, and you'll be able to conduct research based off what you do wrong. Like whatever you fuck up in during your time running the agency, well, now you can conduct research and solve those specific problems for yourself. It's much better than reading a bunch of books, trying to figure out the secrets to it all. That's a much slower process. You can conduct research from doing. So, I guess moral of the story here is start before you learn. Don't learn before you start. But it's good to understand fundamental skills. So if you have foundational skills or knowledge, then that will definitely help you. Uh, but once you know the foundational skills, then I think it's cool. Like start before you learn, right? You don't need to know all the technicalities. Just take those foundational skills and start and learn from your failures. Everyone tells you this, and a lot of people don't listen. So hopefully, if you haven't started yet, you will from watching this. And if you have started and you're in the fire right now, good luck. Make sure you get feedback and you quickly pivot. And if you're a successful agency watching this, well, you probably learned a thing or two about what makes a good, resilient operation, right? It's self-organizing, it's hierarchical, and you take feedback from your customers or clients and you make your operation better. So listening to your clients is very important. Uh, Instead of making assumptions like, oh, like maybe it's the design of my website. No, ask your clients. Don't make your own assumptions because you're not the person getting result market fit. Your clients are. So you ask your clients who are getting result market fit. Okay, cool, awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy and you want to see more of me on your home feed, hit that subscribe button. Take care.